Oh, hey, hi, hello, we are here. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. It's my new favorite thing is interrupt the horribleness that happens behind the scenes and interject the live show into it. Um,
Y'all, I just got fired off camera. It's been a rough day for me.
Allegedly.
Not even from my real job, from this job. I got fired.
Wait, job? As in you get?
Oh,
Does that mean you're getting paid?
Travis, we
Yeah,
were
I
supposed to
think
keep that on the down low,
Oh
man.
my bad. I beg.
Now you're double fired, dude. We're already off to a
my
great
previous
start.
Do you know-
salary. My bad.
Do you remember how hard it was to keep a Matrix person around? How do you think we kept Travis for 3 years? I had to pay him to keep the Matrix specialist in the game.
Well, good news.
That's just
On
cold.
that note, here's my new character. Useless. We're gonna do anything.
Here's my new character.
The
Somebody,
fixer.
yeah, a fixer.
We are going to go around the room, introduce who we're actually playing, and then we'll go ahead and jump into some announcements. So we'll go ahead and get started with Warren.
I'm Warren. I am playing Allegedly. He's really more of a lawyer than a Shadowrunner, though he's making it work so far.
Next up, we got Travis.
I'm playing Janky. I used to have a day job, but I don't any longer. And so I'm a full-time hacker / Matrix expert for this one.
Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'm playing Cat9, the Dryad Technomancer.
It's their first session, guys. Give them a break.
Yeah, I have no idea how this game works. What is Shadowrun?
That's fair.
Yeah, they're still making minimum wage. It's fine.
It's true.
Next up is JJ.
Hi. I play Missing No. I'm a street Sam that looks like a tiny little Asian girl.
Nice. Smooth.
It's not.
my truck.
It's not weird.
I mean, it's not weird. Missing No.
And
Missing No forgets a lot.
last but not least, Matt.
Hey, I'm Matt. I play Zayn, the human magician. He is super serious about summoning spirits, so you'll probably get to that sometime this episode.
All right, and Matt, if you want to go ahead and hit us with those sweet, sweet announcements.
Oh, the announcements. Well, the big one is coming here August 4th weekend. We'll be at Gen Con. So come get your tickets, see our event. I believe we're in one of the hotel room lobby, so won't have to deal with a loud crowd this time around. So pretty awesome that we started this season live at Gen Con, and we'll be ending it live at Gen Con as well. So do not miss. Get your tickets before we sell out. We also will be doing a giveaway. So usually we have, pick your own companion book of choice. Unfortunately, we will not be able to do that this week around because we will be providing you the PDF for Body Shop, the newest addition to the suite. If you were watching the show last week, you saw Mecha T-Rex that may or may not be in there. Or allegedly, can we talk about it now? So it's in there. So definitely to enter it in. I believe we'll start up a raffle at some point in time during the stream. At that point, exclamation point ticket to enter chance in. And after the break, we'll announce a winner.
Beautiful.
It's so good.
It is a very good book. Perfect. Just started the giveaway, so make sure to type in exclamation point ticket if you want a chance to win that Body Shop that Matt was talking about. Also, this week we are sponsored by the one and the only Puzzles and Survival. If you enjoy Candy Crush, it is a very similar type game, but you are in the process of surviving the zombie apocalypse, building army, building bases. If you are interested in that, please make sure to go down below into the About Me section and grab that link. It is a mobile app, so if you are new to that, you can go ahead and help us out by getting to Headquarters 5 and attacking a zombie lair. Doing those teams helps out the channel and gives us some more opportunities for promotions like this. So please, if you guys haven't already, go check that link down below. But as a recap, you guys, for the first time in a hot minute, didn't shoot on site, and it made for some very interesting new roommates. After you guys took care of the of the dinosaur, you guys went ahead and no longer having a truck that fits everyone. Rest in peace, Zayn's truck. You guys were able to go ahead and make a trek across this wasteland, for a lack of better term, and you guys were able to go ahead and find a nice, comfy little gas station, or what's left of it. You guys were able to notice there were some electronics inside, some mid-tier comlinks, and you guys went ahead, hacked into the comlink, and started a conversation with an individual asking if it was okay to stay there. After walking in and sort of introducing yourselves, you guys were able to find out that they were infected of some kind, and thanks to some deducing and some matrix searches, you guys were able to find out that they were indeed a group of banshees that were somehow affected by this blast. It is the first time most of you, if not all of you, have heard that a biological weapon using infection of HMHVV, but interested to see where it goes. You guys set up a grenade and prepared for any intrusions, I should say, excuse me. As you guys also put a bookcase in front of the window, as you guys are now sort of taking turns watching in shifts, trying to make sure that no one enters your guys' little area. But that is where we're picking up. Zayn is back up to full. Their stun track recovered after the 8 hours. You guys have regained all of your edge. And we are ready to pick up. You guys' 2 watches were uneventful. No one tried to enter the room in any sort of capacity. There was no sound of commotion or anything outside. And there was talk of getting a favor for these groups of individuals by hunting down someone and bringing a snack to them. But it was decided probably not to do in the night because that's when they typically thrive. So, you guys are waking up the next morning in your nice little comfy little office.
Well,
And refresh my memory off that because I'm pulling the books up right now, and I figured it'd be quicker to ask. Natural physical track healing. That's how often can I do that?
Physical is once a day, so you can go ahead and roll. If you're missing physical, you guys can roll that. It is body times 2 if you're missing some physical health.
I slept, so my stun should go down, right?
Yeah, so it'd be 8 hours worth of rest, so you make roll your body plus willpower for stun.
Just hit the natural healing stun.
Yeah, correct.
I am back up to Cat 9 is full and good.
I love that for you.
I love that for me also.
I got 4 hits. That means I heal 4 boxes.
Yep, that is 4 boxes.
I am 100% back to normal.
Wonderful. I love that for you.
That sounds so ominous.
What?
Good for you. You can take more bullets now.
Exactly.
You go, Glen Coco.
Janky, how are you feeling over there?
Oh, we're getting there. You know?
Breathing, at least.
Waiting for
I hope.
the character sheet to load, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, pal, I once had to wait a whole ass season for my character sheet to come on up. It was snowy as hell.
I can't even imagine.
Oh, bud.
America.
Natural
Fuck yeah.
healing. Physical. medical care. No, I'm in an office.
Hey, 2 hits.
All right, that takes us down to.
Wait, that's actually 100% hits. You're actually insane.
Wow.
It's not much, but you did it.
How often can I roll my stun?
That is once per hour, so you can roll a total of 8 times
Okay.
if necessary.
Oh, look at that! I'm out here just getting 1,000.
Yeah, actually,
on my
your dice are hot tonight.
Yeah, I'm healthy as fuck, boy.
I love that for you, just to keep it on track.
I'm here taking my vitamins, okay?
Saying my prayers and taking my vitamins.
Yeah, you gotta, pray for
So,
me.
Janky, are you at
Pray for
full
vitamins.
stun now?
No.
Okay.
That's not how Janky works. It's gonna take a couple of days.
Well, no, I mean, for stun track, you do once per hour, instead of
All right.
instead of physical, which is once per day.
All right, I'll roll it again. I just need one hit here.
Yeah,
We're
you
good.
got 2. You're at full now. Look at you. And allegedly you're at full. Is that correct?
I am, yes.
I love that for you.
I think I had 1 stun damage, which I'm gonna heal it.
Okay.
Unacceptable.
Maybe you critical glitch here and don't heal it.
That's true. Sorry, I had to. My character sheet is not showing me the right number of boxes. It's
It's the character sheet's fault.
It's probably Bruce's fault if we're being real, but
All right. Listen.
That sounds real. No, that sounds valid. Bruce, take the criticism.
Both
Thank
of you
you.
have bad luck for the Renteresma session.
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine. I'll turn it on. Let's do it.
No, I'm kidding.
It's too late now. It's on.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I know. My colleagues out here are like, we want the game to be harder. Let's antagonize Bruce.
It's the right
Guess we're
thing
not
to do.
colleagues anymore. I got
Right.
fired.
Yeah.
Y'all do whatever you want. I don't know.
The attitude like that, right? Like you gotta get along with your teammates.
I get it. I get
Join
why I was
in the
fired
team
now.
activities.
Yikes.
If you're not with us, if you're not with us against Bruce, then you're against us with Bruce.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is why one of you gets paid.
God,
Valid.
Past tense.
Yeah, true. As you guys get ready, is there anything you guys want to prep or do to start the day?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of when everybody kind of wakes up, I'm just gonna kind of like bring them all in. Just be like, hey guys, get a little close. I want to. Oh wait, we have sub vocals. Never mind.
Yeah.
Shut up. Everybody, stay where you are.
Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Y'all stink. None of us have had a shower in a while.
At least 3 days.
I mean, they should
So-
have one here, right?
I'm like, so it's daylight. We could fuck up these vampires or whatever we would become. You got no point. If we just burn this place down, they have nowhere to go.
I am not for turning down hospitality, but if you think the monsters are too dangerous, then whatever, you know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't exactly like knowing there's just people out and about there just killing it willy-nilly. Like, their offer was to give us a hand with the nuclear stuff if we just brought them a meal. You know what I mean? They didn't ask for bring me a bad guy, bring me whatever. They said bring me any. Like, we could probably bring them a child. They're like, thanks.
Oh, shit,
That's
I didn't know
what
that.
worries me.
How's that
No,
different from the ghouls back in Seattle, though?
This-
That's a fair and real question.
Because
I feel like-
we have the city, we can get away from them, and then two, there's no way we can take them out. This is an evil
also
we think we
made
could
sure that
stop.
their food source was ethically sourced, right? I feel like we did that for the ghouls. To be fair, I was in the car the whole time, but I felt like we did that.
But yeah, did we give them Brian, our upstairs neighbor?
We just gave him a neighbor. Jake,
The
you really
person that's in the
isn't
ceiling.
involved in these decisions.
I don't know. But it's an option that we can do. Just wanted to throw it out there.
They didn't kill us last night. We won't kill them today. I mean, are we staying here or are we?
Yeah.
So the plan was to wait for.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
the car. I could go out, and somebody could come with me. I have a spot on the back on my bike, and we could do some more, searching. I mean, if you guys want to be safe, you guys can just step outside.
If you
That
want to
way,
be
at
even
least-
safer, I can send one of my little ghosty boys.
We could do both.
You do both.
Divide and conquer?
That just leaves 2 conscious people to stick behind. Unless nobody wants to come with me, then there's 3 of you. And, I mean, I'll be fine.
I can leave a spirit
I-
behind the guard as well.
I believe in my heart of hearts that if these folks want me dead, I'm probably going to die whether you're here or not. So I'll be fine. Or I won't. But either way, you
Well,
probably
if
don't
any of you
have
think I
much-
can't stop a horde of vampires to stop them from killing you.
I don't think so. I think that if they had the objective of, like, if they had the objective of just, like, killing, then you'd be good, because they'd be, like, focusing. If they had the objective of killing me specifically, I think they would all die in return. I'm not doubting your abilities. I just think that I would die first, because I'm frail. You know what I mean?
Why? I'm concerned why you think the enemy is coming straight for you. What did you do? What do you
That's a-
have?
Great question. And it's nothing. I'm very new to this whole
I feel like that's
being
a very...
just a shadow runner and not having a home life. You know, so I don't really know. Like, do we kill them? Is that what y'all do, or do we not? I don't know.
Not gonna lie to you, I've never come across these since you guys reawoke me. It's my first, vampire sub genre, whatever.
Allegedly, have you run into any of the? Are we in fully uncharted territory, or does anybody have some charts? That's my question.
I mean, what do you want to hear?
I want to know if you.
That's a very good question.
I'm not the cops, dog. I want to know if you've dealt with vampires before. It's off the record. I don't know.
Officer, I have never once before in my life seen this man who is a vampire. He's holding the HMVV virus for a friend, and I am not that friend.
Like, look, if you want to know, like, what the legal system has to say about vampires, or which judge in Seattle is secretly a vampire, maybe I can tell you that stuff. But as far as actually handling, I mean, no.
Okay.
I maybe
So-
represented a vampire once, but allegedly.
That does...
All right.
Those
Zayn?
people did not have blood before my client got there. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
No, that's fair. You are unable to prove that the person was the one to ingest all of the blood if the person does not have blood in their body at the time of the Is the word congestion or ingestion?
A lot of things can happen to blood.
Prove that there was blood in that body before.
A lot of things.
How
That's what
do we
I'm
know?
trying to say.
Is it not illegal to be fully turned in the city?
I don't see why it would be. It's frowned upon, but not like you're going to jail for being sick.
I think
I-
it
no,
gets
no, no,
real
no.
illegal
I
around
don't think-
dinner time. You know what I
I
mean?
don't think the jail part.
Depends on the how the.
I think maybe Lone Star has just like open orders of just shoot on sight.
Different,
Your canines
different
are too
countries
pointy.
and
You can't
corporations.
smile.
Yeah,
I
different.
could be wrong.
No, different companies and corporations definitely have different stances on citizenship when it comes to those who are infected with HMHVV.
That's fair. Zayn, have you ever dealt? I mean, with this type of situation?
With banshees, no. I mean, ghouls, I usually don't see them out in public too much. Usually that's just the runners.
You're chill, or do you think we should kill? I don't.
I don't. I mean, it kind of seems all wild, wild west out here. They didn't attack us. We don't attack them.
I feel like we do not want to create, for lack of better terms, the blood feud, where they are now mad at us and want our blood.
Plus, I mean, they were just elves like a year ago.
Something like that.
If we believe the story.
I have no reason to not believe them.
Zane, if you could roll in a sensing test for me, please.
And just for player knowledge, it looks like, at least according to the Six World Book, in Calfree, which is obviously pretty close to Seattle, they can get a sin, and as technology, will give them a sin. But most of the other places we would be are either no sin or criminal sin.
Look at that. Calfree and Aztec out here saying,
Representing the little people.
yeah.
Oh,
look
and
at that.
Cavalier Arms. I know somebody uses a Cavalier pistol, right?
Hello.
I think the word owns is a better statement to
For
Well,
now,
they
let's
use
get
it-
back in
a cavalier.
They use it for intimidation purposes. You know, using it doesn't mean you have to fire it.
Would
Oh,
you
you mean
say
this
that
one? And I pull it out.
Exactly.
They use this one?
would you say that Cat and Hind's rather cavalier about their gun use?
All right, I think I might go home for the rest of the day. I'll talk to you guys later.
We did it. Catch us at Gen Con. More jokes
Can
like
I-
that.
I feel
So,
like
Cat,
I feel like
Cat Knight,
this
what you're
is
saying
gonna
is
be a really long road.
one of us may have shot the sheriff, but you didn't shoot the deputy.
I cannot. I do not even understand what the trigger on this gun does. That's the parts that makes the shooty bang, correct?
I think it goes zip.
Um,
I have the laser one that goes when I shoot it, and I have the other one that goes when I shoot it.
do you want me to talk to the Banshees and see if they want to eat us?
I mean,
They definitely want to eat us.
Yeah, that's a good
They
point.
wouldn't tell us even if.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, bad idea. I'll
No,
shut that
okay,
down.
no.
No, that's good.
Hits them with the same thing that you
But
would
now-
tell the police, right?
Yeah, I'm
Legally,
feeling like
legally, you have to tell me whether or not you are going to eat me.
I just feel like I want to go back to my mansion where I served fine elvish wine to my boss, and I don't want to be in a gas station with Banshees any longer. That is how I feel.
It's valid, and I'm sorry of the current situation that you are in. Perhaps maybe when we get back to the Seattles, that we can make you more comfortable with a bottle of fine elvish wine, not in a mansion, because none of us was that kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have any references. I can't. I don't exist anymore.
Oh no, I have you on that. If somebody looks at you and they're like, "Can you explain this gap on your resume?" You just tell them that you are under an NDA.
You know, that's a good point. That gives me a lot of hope. I was pretty sad last night, but that gives me a lot of hope.
I'm glad.
Maybe I could get a job.
If somebody is like, "I do not understand what you are doing from this point to this point," and nobody can vouch for you, you're like, "Exactly. I was under a non-disclosure agreement, and I am not allowed to talk about that. And I would appreciate you not pushing the question any further."
That's great. No, I didn't think about that. Allegedly, is that legal? Can I do that?
Out here? Absolutely.
I don't know what out here means, but in order to keep my own morale up, I'm gonna just go with it. Yeah. I'm employed when we get back. Let's do this. Fuck these banshees. I don't care.
Jesus.
I mean, did I say that loudly? Do you think they heard me?
Yes.
And no, they're sleepy.
Okay.
The Sleepy Banshees. That's the name of my new band when we get back to Seattle.
That's good. Missing No, how hell-bent are you on a fight here? Or are we good?
Oh no, I'm good. I mean, they're a threat for sure, and I mean, I feel like it's kind of my job to keep us all safe. So I don't know. It was just a concern of mine. But if y'all think we're fine, I'll be on my bike. Oh, you can call me.
I will go with you on the bike if you would like company.
Sure.
I'm not sure what kind of good or useful I will be, but I will be there.
Go anywhere with tech or people that we can hack. I'll take the support.
Fair.
Zayn, with your sensing, you've been unconscious for a decent distance from the T-Rex to where you woke up at inside the gas station, where the T-Rex fight was happening. There was no mana ebb or flow there, but here you feel a high mana ebb.
Oh, that's the bad kind, right?
Yeah, that means you cannot earn or spend any edge on anything that has using that magic attribute.
Okay, all right. I need to redo a roll real quick then.
Oh, you're good.
Well, that sucks. 'Cause I'm still gonna. I mean, oh, sorry. I'm missing no. You have like southwest. I'll take northeast. How do you want to divide and conquer this?
Huh? I was just gonna head in the direction we were gonna be going. Just kind of, scout ahead.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then I'll just do a perimeter around here and make sure we're safe here then. All right, then I'll go ahead and summon a task spirit.
Okay.
Level 6, and then project.
Force 27 task spirit.
Hopefully not. Can't actually because of the whole ebb thing.
You can certainly try, though.
I'm not gonna
How long do we think we're gonna be here, by the way?
Well, you guys are currently about a day and a half away from having allegedly's vehicle pick you guys up that they've sent out.
I'm gonna run a plan by my lawyer real quick. I have 2 decks, and these banshees have no decker, as far as I can tell. I was able to hack into one of their comlinks instantly. Do you think there's anything we could trade? Like, I feel like having a group of banshees on our side is like not the worst thing in the world. And
I definitely agree with that.
So, do you think we could trade my old deck for, I don't know, something? Like, do you think we could get like them on our side or like a common link? I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I definitely think I like where your head's at. Making allies is a good idea. They probably need us, right, for something. It's probably best we don't ask what that something is, because it's probably distasteful. But I like it. Now, when you say you have 2 decks, are we talking about this prototype deck that we're testing and one more, or did you have 2 before we gave you the other one?
Oh, it's and one more, yeah. So I have the old. I got this iPad looking thing from wherever we found it. I was in the car. I know you all worked very hard to find it, and I'm sorry. I don't know exactly where it's from. I mean, it's on me, just being in the car.
Locked and loaded. Allegedly.
would have remembered
Allegedly.
that because of your former boss, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, but we've been in a lot of locked and loaded places, and
That's fair. And that was out of line of me. I apologize.
But I also have a Shiawase Cyber 6. That is a comm code. And I have a Renraku Sensei. That is no a comm link. The other one is a cyber deck. But I have both of those things, and one of them is a cyber deck. So I have a Shiawase Cyber 6 that I could.
Okay. I mean,
Now,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
But if
worth nothing. So if you can get us a deal,
I mean, I don't know how much that's worth, right? Yeah, you might want to sell it. I don't know. I mean, it's your money. I don't know how much it's worth. I don't know what we could get for it, and whether they want it or not. But maybe. I mean, do we think they have somebody who can deck? When we saw them, did we see anybody that looked like they had cyberware at all?
If they had any cyberware, it was like slave to their comlink, and it was just based a quick look over the comlink stuff. And then the person that they got into didn't have any sort of cyberware or anything like that icon-wise inside. so it doesn't super look like they, at least from a base level. And all of them had. Where is it? Sorry, 1 second. All of them had Sony Emperors. So it's not like it's a step right below the Sensei. So, not super great, but it's not a meta link.
If you want to go talk to them and feel it out, I give you free range to barter with my goods and services. Whatever doesn't get me eaten, you know what I mean?
That's as your lawyer, I'm glad you added that nice clarification there at the end. That's good. Bruce, do we have any idea what we could get for that Shiwase Cyber 6?
Like how much it's worth?
Yeah.
Like
how much is? I mean, I know what it costs, but like how much we would be able to realistically
Like
fence
barter
it for, barter for it, right? Because I'm assuming we're not going to go and get like full retail on it.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, it depends. One, if you have someone who is particularly looking for that, how hot it is. I mean, there's a few factors, but typically, like base, depending on going and selling to any Joe Smo, you're looking at like 10-ish% of what it costs. So you're looking at maybe like 17.5. Maybe more if you can barter up. Maybe less if it's tied to a crime that happened recently.
An alleged crime.
Mm-hmm. But at base, probably around 17.5.
Okay. I mean, does that sound good to you, Jackie?
Yeah, no, I give you free range. Whatever you think is best. If you think it's best not to do anything, great. If you think if you want to go chat, I'm open to giving away. I'll even teach someone. We're here for a day. I could give it won't be great. They won't get a lot of knowledge, but I give a crash course in decking if they need to.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Now what as a team, like what do we want to get for that, right? So keeping in mind it's worth like 17.5. Like what do we think 17.5 worth of service from these Banshees is?
Do not eat us. What the hell happened with the nukes? Und a favor.
Yeah, maybe there's something in the area they know about. They could lead us to.
I would love to be able to call a group of Banshees to do something. Yeah, a phone number would be cool for me, I guess. And we know they're headed to Seattle, right? So we might be able to call them when we're in Seattle later.
And there's plenty of Matrix out here, right?
Yeah.
As far as I know, yeah. I'm jecting.
Then maybe the play is to say, hey, we're gonna give you this as a gift. Could we get your number and maybe if we need something, give you a call, get your advice, maybe get a little hand. I don't know. I've never negotiated with Banshees before. I don't really know what the approach is here.
I think it's solid.
All right. Well, let's do this then.
Okay.
Am I going alone to the Banshees?
No, you're not.
Yeah, let's have this conversation before
They
Missing
sleeping
No
now?
leaves.
I love that. Just no.
That's illegal. All right, you guys head out the door. Missing No remembers shortly before that there was a tripwire that was placed. It stops you before you.
I feel like
activate
I
it.
probably walked at it to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
They had to stop me. They were like, "Wait, Jakey."
Hang on there, Bow.
But you look down, and it's no longer there. The wire is on the ground, but the grenade itself is not there.
Mm.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I mean, that kind of tells us everything we need to know, right?
Is this a sunny moment?
No. I mean, no. Definitely not that. No, I mean, they disarmed it. They could have come in. They didn't.
I mean, that wasn't our only defense.
That's kind of one of the big ones.
I mean, it was basically just a call. Like, that grenade wasn't going to kill these vampires.
Which we have no interest in doing.
I'm just saying. We had a sprite looking at the door. I mean, really, it would have been the firepower, the overwhelming. That's what we would have had done. The grenade was just a warning.
Fair.
So for you, this is like a chess match. I place a grenade, you disarm it, like this sort of thing.
I mean, it's just the world. Chess just resembles strategy in real life and whittled down to a 2D platform.
Yeah, but I feel like we're taking it as a sign of friendship, and you're not.
Oh, it's definitely not a sign of friendship.
No, that's good to know.
Actually, kind of beautiful. You think no?
It was profound, right?
That was very deep, and I'm proud of you for that one. Like,
It was like still murdery. It was very murdery still, but it was deep though.
I felt emotion. I think I love you now.
I don't. Enjoy
Is it
that
because I look
ride.
like this now?
What?
Is it because I look like this now?
Yeah.
No,
They're,
100%. No.
they're an
because you
orc
said
with a
something-
missing jaw, and you got nothing. That's all I'm saying.
You could be an orc with a missing jaw and tell me things like life imitates chess because it's on a 2D platform and it's beautiful, and I'd be like, shit. That was profound.
The battlefield feels a lot more comfortable right now than this moment.
We have to be careful. Missing no might just start a fight.
I would be a lot more comfortable.
Missing no has to
No is like-
recalibrate. Recalibrate, blow everything up.
It's like, no, out here, like, I do not understand your emotions
is-
and being nice to me, please.
This is way too many emotions, pulse pins. I have to throw these somewhere.
Put some away, please.
Vampire. Okay, so let's vampires knock on door. Come on, let's go. Look at allegedly.
Got it.
You go ahead and head over to the door where the banshees are, and you can hear loud snoring happening on the opposite side.
I'm gonna check the door for traps.
Yeah, you look down, and you see almost an exact imitation of what was on your door, with even the same grenade that is tied to their door now.
Fair enough.
Let's just knock.
I'm gonna just take it back. It's your grenade.
Oh well.
I mean, is it still his grenade? Their
So-
grenade?
Leaving it there now is a sign of friendship.
Poetic.
Go ahead, knock.
Yep. I will knock on the door, and then I will stand out of the blast zone in case they throw the door open and trigger this grenade.
I'm not moving.
They go ahead and open the door, but it opens inward towards them. And they sort of poke their head in. And inside of this room, it is completely pitch black. Most of what you can see is just like the red pupils that they are having, and that's pretty much the only thing you can see within this room. If you have low light vision, you can definitely see the outline of them and everything else. But other than that, it is completely pitch black in this room. And you see their eyes sort of squint when the rest of the sunlight sort of begins to flow into like the beginning portion of the room. Yeah.
I'm just gonna look back allegedly.
Yes. So we thought maybe my techie friend noticed that y'all don't really have a lot of technological defense, I guess, so to speak, and we wondered if perhaps you might be interested in trading for our cyber deck so that you could be a little more protected on the Matrix.
If you got anyone that could even use it.
And he is willing to teach somebody to use it too, if that is interesting to you.
Know that.
I'll have to ask the boss. She's sleeping currently. Can I give you a response tonight?
Oh, definitely.
When you're awake.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's nice defenses you got there, by the way.
That's on me. That's on me, guys.
Thanks. We learned from you.
You can keep that one.
Okay.
We're going to go out and do some scouting. If I find any snacks for y'all, I'll let you know.
Okay. That's good.
Sorry to wake you.
No, it's fine. And then you should head and just shut the door.
I'm gonna start Googling like what sort of shit banshees can eat.
Yeah.
People.
Go ahead and make a matrix search for me.
Yeah, I don't know if it's straight up people.
I'm gonna go ahead and,
or, like if we bring them a squirrel, is that like a delicacy? Like I don't, you know what I mean?
No, that's
It's borderline offensive. No.
yeah.
I'm about to find out. I have good news for everybody here.
I have a strong feeling.
Who's
One,
everyone?
I think finding a squirrel is going to be harder than finding people, but
Also true.
Well, honestly, the only thing we've run into is a giant fucking T-Rex. So I'm not sure.
Made
what
of metal.
that I couldn't hack. I'm so confused.
wow.
It's just offline.
Still has fucking.
We tried to hack it and its mom said no.
Well, I'll let you guys figure that out. Cat9, you ready to go?
100%.
All right.
5 hits to see what they.
Metahuman blood.
So it's got to be human.
Yeah.
Or metahuman.
Metahuman. Doesn't have to be human
No
specifically.
squirrels.
No squirrels.
Where squirrels? Sure.
Sure.
Squirrels that are awake?
No. Awakened squirrels do not count as metahumans.
That is what I would think everybody says when they mean this is dildos und boners.
What?
A heap of dildos und boners. This sucks.
Oh. Must be a German thing. I don't.
Zane, your spirit, you can, it doesn't say anything, but you could definitely get the sense that they are very uncomfortable in this area. Not enough to like lower any sort of stat or anything, but you can definitely tell they feel very uncomfortable with the ebb that is around.
Yeah, I get it. I feel it too. But we got to search the area. Josh, was I able to actually sense the Mecha T-Rex thing? Did it have any type of aura that I could see?
It did not have any sort of aura at all.
Gotcha. Well, we might be going physical on this one. But you just kind of search the area for, and I share the mental image of the Mecha T-Rex. Made anything else giant like this or in the area that might be a danger to us in our path, we'll take a flight around. And then I'll look back to the group. Are you guys good to watch me if I lay down here and take a nap, or do you want me to summon something else for a little extra protection?
I'll watch it. It's fine.
All right. And I'll try to get comfortable on the ground somewhere. Then Ashley project with the spirit.
Okay. When you actually project, this ebb almost feels, and as you're looking around, almost looks like a dense fog that's covering the astral. Usually it's very bright, neons everywhere. It is almost desolate and just foggy everywhere you look.
Is that can I tell like difference are like auras harder to notice and everything as well in this dense fog, or
It is definitely difficult, and like metagame wise, you still wouldn't be able to like as edge for any sort of matrix or magic as attribute. But you could still see them. Like you could still see your auras of your companions and stuff like that. Auras of the spirit. It just has that like foggy overlay over it. You also would know because you've had tons of time in the astral. That it'd probably be also easier for things that would benefit from the flow of this ebb would be easier to hide within because they would just sort of go into the background.
Gotcha. Well, then Zeta will pass out, and then me and the spirit will go off and look for stuff.
Okay. You begin to zoom to the northeast side. The rest of you. I know Missing No is heading in the direction that you guys were heading originally of your objective.
Cat 9 is please.
And Cat 9 is on the back of the bike. As you guys head off, Zane, go ahead and roll a perception while in astral. And either Missing No or Cat 9 can lead it, and the other one can assist. So whoever wants to take lead can take lead, but probably whoever has the higher ranks of perception.
Got 4 for visual.
I would take. I rolled 9 dice. I had it. That wasn't roll. I was just trying to see how much it was.
You're good.
I rolled 9 dice for visual.
Perception is intuition based. So I'm rolling 10 dice, 11 dice.
Okay.
Because it's visual, correct?
Yeah, it's gonna be a visual perception.
Sure, I'll support you. What I just have to beat what?
No, you just gotta roll
Any hits I get as extra dice.
So you just make the test, and any hits you get are a bonus for
4.
Missing No. And then Missing No, you can only take up to your ranks.
I have 4 ranks in
Perception. Perfect.
So here we go.
You can take them.
I have 2, so you get +2.
9. Ooh.
Nice.
And then I gotta do my other ones here real quick.
Oh, you pre-edged?
Looks like their edge is on.
Oh, it was accidental.
I was just like, 'cause you rolled 18.
You're insane.
Deceptive as fuck.
That's
boy.
like, yeah, you could see molecules.
You know what? I don't want to go back on that. We're just gonna let that rock. I have ways to get edge back. So,
Okay.
confidence.
I like
Girls
it.
like confidence.
Did you even add my assist?
I'm going to right now.
You only 2, because I only have 2 rankings.
Well, no, they still get all 4 because it's based off how many ranks they have.
Oh, okay. So 4 dice. Roll 4 more.
So it's 10 successes.
Roll 1 more
Roll again.
because 6 would have exploded on the original test
Oh,
for the pre-edge.
shit.
Okay, so 10
Okay.
successes. That's
10
still
successes.
insane.
That's a lot of successes. That's
on
the
a
best I've rolled in forever.
I think literally forever.
It's like 2s and 3s that I roll.
The two of you are able to definitely get a good look. You guys take a rather long drive, and you guys go. Is there a minimal time limit or a maximum time limit you guys want to be out?
I want to make sure we are back before dark. I mean, earlier is fine if we find something.
Yeah,
but
for sure. I just want to make sure that I wasn't underselling. Because if you guys are wanting to stay out there till dark, I can give you more information depending if you're wanting to. Yeah. Unless it's like you find something and then just come back on Redis first, or if you guys are trying to get as much scouting as you can, that's a different story.
I mean, it really just depends on what we find.
Okay. As you guys are scouting through, you guys look around, and you guys eventually find what's left of a small town, maybe. But it's a grouping of about 11, 12 buildings. Heavily damaged. And one of them is a large warehouse structure.
I think it's definitely worth checking out.
I would think the same. Might as well.
Yeah,
From,
yeah, we're gonna go in.
Okay.
from the conversation we were having last night about the whole like arms with guns and everything like that.
Yeah.
Would you happen to have anything like that on you that I could give you a gun and you can then have more guns?
Not right now.
Again, owners and dildos. That sucks.
Is your sprite still inside of the gun that is trained at the door, by the way?
Yes, it is.
Okay, just to make sure.
It's hanging out doing its thing. Pretty much do this until you have no more services or I tell you to go home.
You're good. I just wanted to make sure. Alright, so you guys arrive in and the warehouse structure is on one of the like outer perimeter of this group of buildings. Warehouse door is shut, and you do see what looks like the remains of a camera. It's still a full camera, but it looks like it was blown off whatever hinge it was sticking to, and it's just sort of dangling off the side of the building.
Well, whatever was there had some sort of security at some point.
Can I see that camera on the Matrix?
You can roll a Matrix Perception.
I'm gonna.
Sick. Make sure to turn off your edge this time.
Oh, it is off.
Hell yeah. And while you're rolling this, Matt, what did you get for your perception there, friendo?
So for my perception in the astral, I got a 3.
Okay.
And then the task spirit was going to use his power of search to see if he could find anything like those mecha dinos in the area. So extended test of 5, 10 minutes per test, so 20 minutes.
Okay.
Like that.
And you guys are, as you're sort of searching, because I just want to confirm, you're on the astral, but your task spirit is physical.
He's materialized, so we probably found a maintenance closet somewhere in the.
Oh,
in
I mean,
gas
yeah, the garage or the gas station had like a garage that was attached to it, that you're definitely able to summon that task spirit at.
Yeah.
But he does let you know that there is not exactly of the image you sent, but something large metallic.
Where is it in relation to our home base at the moment?
Because you guys are able to. I mean, obviously he has a little bit slower time, and obviously you're able to keep pace with him because you can definitely move faster than he can. It's hard to tell based off of the like with you being in the astral, it doesn't line up 1-to-1. But you would probably say you've been flying for close to 45 minutes at this point.
Gotcha. Alright, well, I'll keep and was it how many? Just one that you saw that was sort of like this?
Yes, just one.
45 minutes away. Alright. Well, I cannot legally keep you here any longer, so thanks for your assistance. And sorry, what was your name?
Jax
Jax. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
goes ahead and dissipates and heads back towards the astral plane and the plane of task spirits.
Cool. Well, I'll yeah, keep an eye out for anything that might be able to be used as. Oh wait, no, that's metahuman gloves and everything. Never mind. Won't find anything like that, and even if I did, I wouldn't let 'em.
As you're sort of searching around with your 3 hits, you continue. Do you, like, after you release your spirit, just start to zoom around, like full speed around, looking for things, or do you head back as soon as you find that mecha, whatever your spirit saw?
I'll start heading back towards the base, but I would be like zooming back and forth, just seeing if there's anything that like lights up in the astral. Just briefly check it out, make sure it's not a threat, and continue on.
As you're searching around in the astral, you do notice, still roughly about that point of where your spirit told you that the dinosaur was, you do see 3 signatures.
All right, I'll get closer. Can I tell if they're like actual signatures, or are they like critters that I can see some sort of point with?
You can definitely tell they are. One of them is a metahuman, and the other 2 are some sort of either spell or foci.
Gotcha. Interesting. Can I go ahead and sense? I'll go ahead and sense everything, then see if I can recognize it or pin anything down.
Sure.
I was on my task spirit sheet. I'm like, why does everything look different? Right now? Yes, only one hit.
One hit. And is this? We'll say you want to do the metahuman first. What order would you have sensed things in?
Biggest to smallest.
Okay.
So probably the person, then if it's a spell, then foci last.
They are ill. Frustrated and awakened.
That's a dangerous combination. I don't think I want to get any closer to that. Then yeah. Then I don't know. I don't really can't really get anything on spells or focus the one. So I'll definitely make note of that then, and just continue my way back.
I would say you can also roll to sense each one if you want to.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. Nice. No, nothing special on the first one, and on the second one, you can tell that it is a weapon foci. With 3, you can actually see whether the force is lower than your magic.
Alrighty.
And with that, you can also tell that it isn't a theme.
Oh, that's Black Magic. I know that. And it wasn't that familiar, I assume.
You have not seen that a theme before, no.
Or the spirit in general, or the one I can tell if I recognize it. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah. With a, because you need a, I think it's a 3 to recognize.
Never mind then. Well then I'll
A 2 to recognize for metahumans or any sort of aura. So you haven't seen that aura before.
Gotcha.
On the other thing.
All right. Well, then I want to get an actual peek on this one. So before I head out, I'll see if I'll materialize or manifest. I get them confused every single time.
Yeah.
But the one where I flip into astral or
The physical.
for a second and see if I can get eyes on the man in the machine
Okay.
or woman.
As you materialize, go ahead and roll a perception for me, please.
Two.
2. First thing you see is a red jacket. Familiar. You see a katana. Both put away, sort of laying, folded up on top of a desk in this room that you're in. It definitely looks like it's seen better days. But the person with it you've never seen before, as some orc is taking a nap.
Don't just take this right now. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't have any need for it. Shit. And what's the dinosaur thing doing around here? Or is it unrelated? They just happen to be in the same area, or does it seem to be just laying down outside doing nothing?
You want to step out through the?
Am I inside a?
Yeah, you're inside of a room right now.
Yeah, as long as there's no mana barriers.
Yeah, no mana barriers. As you step outside, you see a couple of large warehouses, heavily damaged. And walking across from left to right, you see what looks like a Triceratops. All metallic, similar to the T-Rex.
You seeing that?
Just walking.
All right. I'll start heading back to the group then.
Okay.
I think our next pit stop.
Cat 9, you rolled a
0.
Yeah. Did you want to edge that, or are you happy?
I have no edge.
Beautiful, beautiful. You do not see that camera on the Matrix.
All right, cool. Well, just this camera is busted, and that would tell me that there was probably a security system in there at some point, but probably not anymore.
Well, I'm still down to go in.
Yeah, I would like very much so to know what's on the inside of that building.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
As you guys head over to the warehouse, there is no other exterior door besides the large grated door.
Like, is it like a pull-up?
Yeah, like one you'd have to lift up.
I'll give it a lift.
Yep.
Not going to be able to help you with that. That looks very heavy. That is not what I am about.
Strength plus athletics.
Yeah, I physically cannot help you with that. It's actually impossible.
Is it a pre-done test, or do I actually just have to add that together?
If you roll athletics, it should just roll with strength.
It's athletics is with agility.
Then just take your ranks at athletics, and if you click on, if you go to your sheet, you should be able
There's the
to...
modifiers tab up at the top.
And I can just switch it to strength.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can just switch it to strength, whatever it ties to, and then you can hit the roll, then make sure to switch it back. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
3 successes. Able to open it up. It makes a lot of noise as it sort of screeches as it goes up. But you're able to go ahead and get it up enough for you guys to fit underneath.
Oh, I'm definitely shotgun in hand as I give a little crouch step underneath.
And it's as you lift it up, it doesn't fall back down heavily. Like it just sits where you lift it. Like it's almost like it's jammed up there.
It's fine.
But you guys go under, and you see multiple. What are those units called? Your truck had one. I cannot remember what they were off the top of my head.
Valkyrie.
The Valkyrie units. You see roughly
Oh.
about 45 Valkyrie units sort of lined up in this area.
That's a lot of Valkyries.
That's a lot of money. Why is no one taking these yet?
Going to go investigate them. Do I see? Do they look like they are currently online?
You can either roll a matrix perception or a physical perception if you would like. Both of
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys
gonna walk
can.
up to one. 4 successes on the visual.
Visual. Yep.
Hey, there we go. That's
Hey.
for about 5 on the Matrix perception.
Cat 9, you can see all 45 of these online and running.
Hey, missing no, every single one of them is online and in working order and working.
As you get up to it, you look inside, and the glass is covered in dust. You can't fully see through, but you go ahead and swipe the dust over, and you can see someone inside unconscious.
What do they look like?
Elves. You don't see any sort of wounds on them.
I'm gonna go through the screen and see if I can find some information about them.
Sure.
First, I'm gonna see if I can find a HMVV tab. Like, do they have the ick?
You look through the different tabs, and you go to the more or less the medical history of the person that is running it. And yes, they indeed do have HMHUV.
Well, bad news. They are not potential snacks.
All right. That is not going to say a problem, because a problem implies that maybe we thought that this was going to be a fix.
Well, the problem is, I already consider these things a massive threat, and now we have more of them.
Well, the good news. I see all 45 of the pods. Means I could do something about it.
With your physical perception as well, there's a logo sort of definitely covered in dust, but etched on the right side of this warehouse. Very large. But you can see a portion of it that is covered underneath the layer of dust.
Here, I'll go knock the dust off.
You see, from the portion you can reach of it, you recognize the words at the bottom of the logo, as it says Ares Corporation.
Ares, okay.
How come it's always, when something bad is happening, it's always like Aztec or Ares that is caught with the pile of dildos and boners?
It's all of them. They're all garbage. They're all rotting the world away.
I understand that. It's just like wild.
Well, if I had to take a guess, which is purely just a theory based on the very little information I have, but it appears they might be trying to weaponize HMVV. Very loose theory, and I don't like it.
I do not like that either. That is strongly effed. So
Who dropped the nuke again? Whoa, what was the rumors of who dropped the nuke again?
The rumor was, I don't remember, but I mean, we know that what's her face from
mean,
we know
I
that what's her
lived
face
through
from the Center Traps had the shit.
Yeah, there was rumor, depending on who you asked, people from Seattle said it was outside of Seattle. People from outside of Seattle said it was UCAS. And one thing that was, no matter who you asked, was that SK was very interested in it.
Maybe SK cares because they know it was Az technology, and Az technology dropped a nuke that turns anyone in the vicinity into vampires. Maybe the nuke didn't work well, and the reason we're only finding banshees is because it actually killed off normal humans and other metahumans. But this, somehow, their biology works with that nuke.
I mean, that could be a thing.
Who knows? I don't know.
I just honestly,
That's almost more terrifying, though.
yeah. So everything that you just said is actually completely spooky.
Hello? Someone there? And you hear, sort of echoing through the warehouse, a female voice.
My laser hawk is in my hands and ready to go.
I mean, I'm not going to
Presumably
point it,
ready to go.
Yeah, it's at low ready to just pop up. Like,
I'm out here
yes.
like
Oh,
hello?
I'll
as
just want to be like,
as you guys look over to where the voice is, up on the second, you do see there's a little railing up there that was before no lights were on or anything. But a very, very well-dressed woman walks out. Almost looks very professional. Looks almost corporated. Is something I can help you with?
you're way too dressed for this wasteland.
Yes, and?
It's weird.
Are these your banshees?
Not mine. I don't own people. So helping take care of them, yes.
You with Aztec? You just take the building.
I believe that's the Ares sign on the wall.
Are you the other A one?
I have no corporate affiliation.
Okay. So what are you doing out here?
Taking care of people that are sick. It's in my bones. And she begins to like walk down a set of metal stairs that are coming onto your guys' floor.
Give a really Cat 9 gives a really hesitant what do we do about this? Look to Mystic no.
I'm gonna give. I'm instead of vocals. I'd be like, "Hey, is there anything online that isn't these?"
Gonna take another look. What I've seen, anything with that other Matrix
Yeah,
perception?
with that
or...
matrix, you see that there is no other sort of anything. You don't even see a comlink on her.
Oh. Oh, she's squeaky. She has nothing on her at all.
You armed?
No. But I will be honest with you. I don't need to be.
Why is that?
One, I don't think you guys are too threatening, and two, I am awakened.
Ah,
In
Mage.
sub vocals, just ow.
well, don't really have any security around here that we can see. You seem to be the only one around. Why do these people trust you?
Because we both don't like the people that allegedly did this. Your enemy is
Who
my
is that?
enemy and everything.
Who did this?
I believe probably Aztec, maybe SK. Hard to tell.
You think the HMVV from the nuke was a byproduct or the whole reason for dropping it?
Hard to tell. To be fair, I didn't come out here that often before to know what percentage of their population was HMHVV positive. But I could see that it be a byproduct of it. Whether or not that's true, that's hard to say. I'm so sorry. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
I'm missing no.
And Cat 9.
It is a pleasure, as always, to meet individuals of your expertise.
And who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
Catherine Flores.
I mean, anything to you, Cat?
Oh, you're a monster.
JJ does
As
not get the
a,
reference.
as a player, I'm ready to pull a trigger, but like...
I have
let's-
absolutely no reason to tell you to murder this lady.
But I'm down.
I am making a quick Google search.
She's...
You'll find no label of anyone named Catherine Flores, I promise.
Oh, she lives in Tallahassee. I'm looking at her right now.
Oh, weird.
I don't know who this person is.
Both of
I
you guys
don't
can
know
make
the reference.
both of you guys can make memory checks.
I'm looking to see what knowledge skills I have to see if there's...
Even if you don't have one, you can make a memory check.
Do I know any? I don't think I have any knowledges. Did I pick any?
Hopefully,
I don't
You
think I
should've.
did.
they should have been equal to your logic.
I think I just spec that all into.
Languages.
Oh no, I do. I have drugs and small unit tactics. Not helpful. Okay. Where's that memory button?
it's right under Judge Intentions, under Attributes.
It's weird how they were put right next to each other. Ooh,
Oh,
ooh.
Not bad.
Cat 9, the name clicks a bell in your head. You heard it in passing, either from TV or some podcast that was playing as you were passing through Seattle. Catherine Flores used to be the VP of Philanthropy for Ass Technology before she was removed and replaced.
Okay. Yeah, so... so you said you're not Corp, but from... If you're Catherine Flores, I'm thinking of you have some sort of ties, no?
Not any longer.
I can understand our hesitance.
I've never heard of you, so
That's very good.
You can understand my hesitance at that point.
Why?
I'm not going to say people in... Yeah, actually, you know what I will say? People on my side of things usually are a little hesitant when people on your side of things come calling and say, what are you doing here?
Just like I should be hesitant when people on your side of things show up in my side of things building?
I'm not saying that you shouldn't be.
talking about your old corporate building or your new in the middle of a wasteland building.
My current building.
Yes. Well, we're just passing through anyways. We're scouting ahead. We currently have our own job. And we just want to see what this was about. So unless you need anything from us or have a problem, I guess we'll be moving on, right, Kat? Or do you have something you'd like to do?
No, we can be moving on. It's fine.
Great.
It was very nice to meet you. Well, she doesn't have a comm link on her, you said, right?
Not that you saw.
Could be turned off.
Damn it. Okay.
Are you permanently here, or is this just a pop-up?
No, this is just one of many facilities that I have up and running.
All right, well, I want to get your opinion.
Okay.
We've currently ran into a local group of banshees. Is there anyone out here that you think we should be worried about? Can't be trusted, maybe.
Can anyone be trusted in the 6th?
No, but usually some that are especially stick out usually tend to bring notice.
No, not that I can think of, but these warehouses were built for something. I just happened to move in.
Did you get banished out here, or did you find your way out here from the good of your heart?
Just from the good of my heart, I saw people in trouble. AAA's get a bad rep, especially as technology. But
With good reason.
just saying, it's grass is always greener on the other side.
Here, and I'll give my comlink information. We'll be local, and we're not infected. If you need anything, you can call that number.
If you don't mind me asking, what part of the world are you guys from originally?
Seattle.
Seattle.
Oh, me? The dirt. But
Literally the dirt.
Okay. I may have something for you, actually, shortly. But right now, I think I'm okay. But maybe we can work
Yep.
on something mutual.
sure,
I'm gonna
we'll be
I'm
around.
gonna do a thing.
Okay?
Missing No has cyber eyes, right?
No.
No.
Missing No has some sort of vision, like I
Yeah.
can, like cameras,
Yes.
something I can.
Yep.
Yeah. In the
Okay.
contacts.
Then while this is going on, I'm going to grab a picture of Miss Flores here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna send it off to ye ol' Pike
Okay.
with just the word "advise?" ?
Okay.
I'm not doing anything
Sure.
visual. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Of course. Of course.
It's just I don't like this.
All right.
You got a
I
dragon, real quick, right? Just to make sure you're not one of those, are you?
I think if I were, you probably would already be dead.
Be surprised.
One of
I
the
will
rules is never
also
make a deal with a dragon, so that means sometimes dragons need people.
Oh, I definitely think they need people until they are no longer
Okay.
useful. But if you must remember, my old organization and had a hand in, slaying one of the few dragons that has been slain.
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. If you guys need anything, and you get a text message back from your comm code.
Who gets
Mine
that?
or...
That was Missing No?
Yeah, it was missing no.
Oh, I thought it was Pike. Sorry, go ahead. Oh, sure. I'll look at it in my air.
And it just says, I'll be ready.
Is that from
Catherine.
Florence?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're connected now, so if you need anything, we're gonna do some more scouting. We got a job a little farther, whatever compass rose you are telling, meta wise we're going.
Any,
Yeah, we're heading.
any reason why?
Yeah, we got a job to investigate, bring back information. It's a pretty broad scouting job, to be honest.
I'm assuming it's about a day out from here.
I'm just gonna look at Kat and be like, is it? I genuinely don't know.
Over the subvocal, you get maybe we do not share our business dealings with this woman that we do not know.
Fair enough. Ma'am, genuinely, I have no fucking clue, and I've been advised to maybe keep cards a little close to the chest.
Just watch your back, chummer.
No problem, ex-corpo.
You and I aren't too much different now.
Yes. We both live in the slums, but you used to live high in the tower.
You're not wrong.
God damn it. I hate this so much.
Have a wonderful day.
Uh,
This is the worst.
I hate this so much.
And she begins
I
to
don't-
head back up the stairs.
Bruce, don't you make me play nice with her for now, you shit.
I don't know what this
She's a
person
wonderful
did.
lady.
Missing No and JJ. No fucking clue.
She's a wonderful lady.
No, she's not.
I was gonna say, Warren, back me up here.
Allegedly, she's a wonderful lady.
She's not. She's not allegedly a wonderful anything.
She's done enough nonsense to. She's a war criminal.
I would not
at the very
represent
least.
I mean, it takes one simple saying of the word Sonny, and we go toe to toe.
I have absolutely no in-character reason to have any problem with her whatsoever.
That's exactly where I'm at with this, where it's like, God damn, I want to shoot you in the face, but Cat 9 doesn't get it.
What do you
The
mean?
benefit to Missing No is he doesn't need it. He just needs something like Sonny, and he'd be like, okay.
We're not doing it.
And she goes ahead and heads
Oh.
back into the office.
Well, she seemed nice.
I do not trust any bit of that whatsoever.
No, but I don't trust anything. Still seemed nice.
It was nice to not have somebody come down and put a gun straight in our face and be like, who the hell are you, Drackhead?
I mean, they basically did that. They just did it in a corpo kind of way.
They did. I will warn you, I am a freaking mage.
Yeah, it's basically saying exactly what you just said, but in a corpo way.
I've got a freaking gun, Drackhead.
I am the gun.
Ja, hallo? Mein Name ist The Gun.
Well, you want to go check out the other buildings?
Yeah, I would love that. How cool do you think it would be if we were to meet somebody and they were like, who are you? And we were like, The Gun! Did you eat breakfast? Because we are feeding you bullets! Do you think that would work, like, for the intimidation factor?
Oh, we'd be in a fight for sure. But I mean, I'm not really opposed to it.
I admire your gumption and ability to just full send all the time. Makes me
mean-
sleepy.
You are made to fuck with computers. Allegedly knows how to fuck people's minds. The rest to fuck with magic. I mean, I fuck with violence. I don't really know what else to do.
That's fair. That's very fair. So yeah, I would like to think that this was kind of as we were ducking
back,
under the ducking under the roll down door. Also, if at any point you feel like maybe we should not have let all of those Valkyrie modules stay where they were happening, I know exactly where they are on the Matrix.
It's fine. But as a person who is a mage and ex-corpo, I think I'd like to keep them on our friendly side for now.
Yeah, true.
Well, yeah. Let's go play around the wasteland.
Whee!
As you sort of driving around, it's really the last thing that you guys notice before your AR display would let you know that according to how far you are from the gas station, that you would need to head back before the sun goes down.
Assuming we saw no super tasty looking metahumans.
Just the one that you guys had a conversation with.
That
Well,
would be insane.
Should have hit her with knockout blow.
I have a sneaking suspicion if we would have brought them Catherine, they would not eat them and in fact attack us. I have a feeling she's the friend or the mother to these things, so to speak.
They didn't specify. They just said, bring us a snack. So we find you the only meta out here that's not us.
I mean, mages are powerful, but an entire horde of how many Valkyrie units was that? 45?
45.
An entire horde of these things didn't, in fact, kill her, but in fact, 100% trusted her with their lives. So, we got to be worried about that. She's got an army, it looks like.
I will also send that picture I sent to Pike to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Just with the, does anybody happen to know a Catherine Flores? We just met her out here along with another 45 Valkyrie modules full of the Banshees.
Would I have any reason to know her?
You were a lawyer.
The only thing that anyone would have any sort of knowledge on would be the most recent, where she was just let go as VP of Philanthropy for Ass Technology.
She sounds nice.
Well, I think it's time to head back. I don't want to leave them alone in the dark.
100% they will not be left alone in the dark.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we're safer than you were.
I know that. We don't know that.
I know.
As you guys are off doing this, allegedly in Janky, anything you guys are wanting to do while this whole thing is going on?
Did we make a call on whether or not we're talking to the Banshees?
There was just a minor conversation that they said they would have a conversation later when it turned night, when they're all awake. But other than that,
Yeah. Well, and you know, our friends have been gone for a minute. Does that ever turn to a point, or are we just sitting here like twiddling our thumbs?
right now this is going to be sort of right after they sort of
Twiddling.
left. So you guys have,
And how many hours were they gone?
I mean, Missing No and Cat 9 were gone for a good 8-ish hours, waiting, waiting for, just doing as much exploration as they could before, like, sun started to set.
I mean, I'll have conversations with allegedly.
Okay.
Do you think they're gonna? Do you think they want to learn how to deck?
You know, I don't know. They were gonna ask the boss, and they were gonna come talk to us. So I honestly don't know.
But they're like asleep right now, right?
I mean, yeah, like I don't know. This whole, how did we end up here, man? Like I was a lawyer, and now I'm hiding in a gas station, and there's Banshees over there.
You know, this is honestly the worst situation I've been in with this group of people. We usually have things locked down pretty tight, but we also usually have a life to return to, and I don't have that anymore. So, kind of counting on you to tell me, I think. How should we act here?
Oh, play cool, right? We made a deal.
That's a good point.
We made a deal. We're going to hold up our end of the deal. They're going to hold up their end of the deal. And, you know, we've got this mage here, right? I mean, what was that thing that happened in Seattle? Like some giant spirit that, like, leveled the city block or something. I mean, I think we'll be all right.
Oh, yeah. No, when Zayn gets pissed, it's a great person to have on your side. But when Zayn decides to go for, I'd call them vacations. And that's what we're experiencing now. Like, we're not going to count on Zayn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I get that. But, like, how long did these...
Yeah, I was going to say, you can count on Zayn to avenge your death. Zayn's a good person, but they're on vacation right now.
How long do vacations usually last?
It's kind of up in the air. I feel like there are folks that are sort of awoke. I don't know what the term is. I feel like there are people out there that they kind of go on quick vacations, is what we'll call it. They kind of, Zayn loves a vacation. But Zayn also comes back with way better information, and when you're in a pinch, Zayn is way better. Like it's a good problem to have. It's just that we need to get through until they're back. That's it.
Gotcha. So, there's mages that take like a day off here and there, and then there's
Mhm.
mages that take like off a month to go, attune to the
Exactly.
cosmos, smoke the
Exactly.
matrix weed.
Exactly. Same page. Yeah. No. Yeah. Exactly. But we're here, and we're with a bunch of banshees, so we'll just.
Is there a world in which he's kind of mad about his car and he tries to get us killed by these banshees?
The short answer is no, and I know that doesn't seem logical. Because if Zayn doesn't put our lives at risk, and that's the cool part. I've been around a couple of different Awoken. They have a holier than thou attitude, and that's just not the vibe that I get from Zayn. So if Zayn can kill every motherfucker in this gas station, then they might. But if they do it, that means that you're probably okay. They don't really put your life at risk for their ego. It's really refreshing as a runner. I don't know if you've experienced some of these people that just look at me. I've been awakened and I can do whatever I want. Those people are dangerous.
Yeah, no. Most of my awoken experience is corporate asshole mages. So
Yeah, see, that's where they go eventually, right? Like if they're a little assholey, they kind of go corporate. Yeah.
but then like they make so much money. I mean, you live that life. Like the corporate awoken, they make so much money. It always a little bit skeptical of the ones that are running around being, alleged criminals.
Yeah, no, there's definitely I mean, for me it always comes down to how they treat the people around them. Like and I think that might be why people get pushed out of the runner life a little bit if they're woken. They don't have any care for the people around them. They're going to end up in a corporation because the corporation also doesn't care about the people around them.
So like, you get fired for not being a big enough dick.
Exactly. I have heard of that from
Okay.
CEOs. I mean, I don't know how much you know about me, but I lived a life as a butler serving, these folks. You're kind of invisible when you're there, so they say a lot of things around you, and they've talked about a lot of mages that, not a lot, but they've talked about mages before that couldn't get the job done, is how they put it. But,
Gotcha. Morals got in the way of things. I got you.
exactly.
All right. Zan sounds like a good person to have on our team. Let's hope that if things go sideways, they take a shorter vacation than normal. Not that we can't handle it. I'm sure we can handle it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can handle it. I take solace in the fact that if I die, my death will be avenged. And that's what I like about this team.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'll still be dead though.
Yeah, they'll leave you in a gas station full of banshees, but they'll also fuck up the banshees if they mess with you. It's
Will
trade-offs,
they?
really it.
Or like, will missing no be like, well, hey, we got you food. They're in the gas station.
That's a great point.
Not that he would. I don't think missing no would like murder us. But I
Not
absolutely
us.
think they would capitalize on this situation of us being dead.
That missing no, you get a text. It's like, hey, and it's basically like a needy girlfriend being like, if I were a worm, would you love me? But it's like, if I got killed by these banshees, would you kill them?
100%. It's all you
See?
get. 100%.
And I just like turn. See, we're good.
All right. You guys, y'all have a good dynamic here. I like it.
They're just like, told you. God, we're fucked.
Oh,
Wait, what?
We're-
I
blood
just
ma-
calmed
blood
them down.
mages
What's up?
and dinosaurs, both of them.
Blood mages?
Blood mage, but where there's one blood mage, there's usually two, and so on and so forth. And dinosaurs.
Uh, was the blood mage at the place that our people were?
Oh shit, where were they at? I just got back. I didn't see them there. No, I mean they could have been. There was at like a couple warehouses, about 45 minutes northeast.
Message to Cat 9. Are you in a couple warehouses like 45 minutes northeast of us?
Roundabouts that far away? Yeah, why?
Not northeast though.
Oh, not northeast. No, we were not northeast. About 45 minutes away, so. Problems?
Well, if it was a different direction, I don't know that I care. I don't think
I'm glad you value it.
Are you 45 minutes northeast? No, I'm 45 minutes southeast. That's the same, right?
All right, so there's multiple sets of warehouses. Did they run into a? Hey guys, did you run into a blood mage down there as well?
So there was a mage, but I was not able to tell if whether or not she was of the blood kind.
She was as technology, though.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good chance. Allegedly, you know.
I had sent you a picture as well of her.
Oh shit, you did?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got back. My apologize.
Oh, I forgot that
Yeah.
you were out doing the zoomy flies with your ghost.
Yep. But oh, by the way, another warehouse. This one has a Triceratops. It's the Stegosaurus. I wasn't good at dinosaurs. It's got another big boy out there with an orc blood mage who was had a red leather jacket, some swords. An orky boy.
Look, I know I'm kind of new to Shadowrunning, but like dinosaurs, is that a thing that we have to deal with?
Not normally.
I mean, it is out
Now.
here.
I mean, at least the dinosaur has to run at you. I mean, they're effectively, I'm viewing them as drones, and there are drones that could have shot us from, 15 meters away. Like it, so if a dinosaur has to run up on us, I take it as a dub. I wish I could hack them. I do. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I can't. Yeah.
Why not? Like they don't have an astral thing, so they're not like a being.
Yeah, and I'm kind of wondering what's going on with them, and I've been doing a little bit of work because they also are not on. They're offline. They're just kind of roaming.
What if we slap a trode on him?
A what?
A trode.
Oh.
That is not what
Allegedly.
I heard at first, either.
Okay. I was
feel
like,
like
how's
we have
that? I
this
mean,
one.
it looked funny,
We have
but
this
but
exact
yeah,
same
they're-
conversation every single time.
It's what they're called. I can't change their name.
Nope.
Sorry, what's the trode do?
It allows you to control the device just through your mind, but it might be a way for the tech savvy here to be able to connect to it without having to go
And
wireless.
even if it's not, there could be a hardware solution to our problem, and I think that's worth exploring.
If we wrangle it and rodeo it down, we could just jack into it.
I thought that about a bunker one time, and it didn't really turn out. So,
Either way, I don't.
yeah,
I
Bruce,
guess.
can I make a test? Because I as a player, I don't really know what's gonna be here. Can I make a test to see if my character does?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think? Logic or electronics or engineering or?
Logic plus engineering.
I have 4. I'm gonna re-roll 1 of my ones here. Roll. Yes. Ooh, okay, so 5 hits. Wait, I lied. 4 hits.
Okay.
No, 5 hits. What is this? I got 5.
For some reason, you did 1d6 divided by 5, so you rolled a 5 divided by 5 for a 1. But you still rolled a 5, so it's still 5 hits.
Yeah, that's sort of okay. Cool. Welcome. I didn't mean out of 5. I meant greater than 5.
Yeah, I
did
gotcha.
a goof.
I
I
gotcha.
missed. I missed by a key. My bad.
It's fine. It's fine. You still got 5 hits. Yeah, they definitely seem drone-like in nature. With the wireless turned off, so you could, if it's like any other drone, you might be able to spoof a command to turn the wireless on to be able to activate it and see it on the matrix. But otherwise, if it's wireless, it'd be very difficult to deal with, as you saw with the last one.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna sort of communicate that to the team. Like, hey, if we run into another one of these, and given we have 2 folks that can interact with the Matrix, maybe we tag team, turn it on and control the device sort of at the same time.
You get
I'm
the
down.
thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, how did you guys stop it last time? I was kind of out of it.
Well, I one-shot it with a sniper rifle, and nobody else did anything.
I'm just gonna, as standing behind Janky, just be like,
And I'm barely confident.
And yeah, you believe that you can probably repeat that performance if need be. We'll look over Janky's shoulder towards Missing No.
Also, I hit it with 30 doses of pepper punch,
I didn't
which I
have
don't
that.
have.
I didn't have that information over there.
And we have another 30 doses of pepper punch.
We do
Oh,
not.
Shit. Okay.
I have a spore grenade.
Do not believe that they breathe.
they're biological. They have bio inside of them. So maybe.
That's logical.
But I'll have to find out.
It's not just logical, it is biological.
You're picking up what I'm dropping.
But
I did not know you dropped something. Should I be looking? I'm sorry.
the good news is I think that I know the appropriate approach. Okay, so I didn't one-shot something. I'll be the last to admit it, which I am. But I think there's a good plan moving forward. Of we might be able to turn their wireless on and then have the drones.
Okay.
Technically, it's a drone.
I think that's a good plan. Considering we didn't really have one first time around, and I lost my home.
Yeah, heads up saying it blew me up after I killed it, or it died. Like
Man.
whatever killed it, it blew me up. You know what I mean?
The van blew up and killed you? I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I forget that you were totally asleep in this situation. So I shot it. You know
Yeah.
what? Screw my ego. I shot it, and it didn't die from my bullet at all. And then I pretended, killed it. I did. I pretended I did. I thought I did it, and I didn't. But I stood on top of it, like, look at me, I killed it. Look how cool I am. And then it blew up. So they all might be rigged to do that. We gotta be careful.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
Yaki, I admire the growth that took from you and the precarious situations that the admitting of the deed that you did not actively commit did for you. And I think it is commendable.
Thanks. I appreciate it. It was still fun to pretend like I shot it, and I'm not gonna lie. So thanks for everybody for indulging me.
I mean, you're getting up there in years, so don't have much time left in this earth. Might as well give you some thrill.
I'm not gonna have another chance to shoot a dinosaur in my life outside of the next probably week or so. I feel like maybe I'll have one.
Thanks for indulging me. You are old as fuck.
Thanks for indulging me.
You're old.
Okay, boomer.
Damn.
He thinks we
Yes,
like you.
that's the right vibe.
With that being said, we'll go ahead and hop to our break. When we come back, we will be pulling the winner for our giveaway of a copy of Body Shop. So if you haven't entered already, make sure you go ahead and type exclamation point ticket to enter, because when we come back, we will be pulling the winner. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Be right back. Oh, hey, hi, hello. Welcome on in. Also, Dirk Dar, thank you so much for the raid and all the wonderful people who came through and follow the channel. My name is Jay Bruce. On Tuesday and Thursdays, we play tabletop RPGs. And on Monday and Fridays, we play all sorts of random games with friends. So, welcome on in. The water's fine. If you're interested in, feel free to join the community Discord and see when I go live. It's a good time. We are going to go ahead and handle our giveaway. So we will go ahead and close this bad boy and draw a winner. Ooh! Bad news. Congratulations
Bad guy.
on your copy of Body Shop. I will go ahead and
What?
if you can go ahead and send me a message on Discord, I would appreciate it, and then I will make sure that I get you that copy of that PDF either tonight or tomorrow. So, reach out in Discord. I appreciate it.
Bad news, otherwise known as Slow Ride,
Oh,
owner of the Chrome Horse.
Oh, I know.
Take it easy.
Oh, I know.
Hey, bad news. I don't know if you saw Chatterbox is back on the server.
Yeah,
That is bad news.
that is some bad news.
It's great news.
It is great news.
So, as a sort of recap, the group has done some, sort of went their different ways, and some of them provided some protection over Zayn as they sort of went astral and searched around. And Cat9 and Missing No went and explored as long as they could while the sun was up. And they found a small town about 45 minutes southeast of where they were hanging out at. And they were able to find a warehouse. Inside the warehouse, there's 45 Valkyrie units with people inside. And a very, very small, individual that walked up and introduced herself as one Catherine Flores. She was very upfront with the group and letting them know that she was armed in the sort of way of magic instead of trying to hide it. And the runners decided to go ahead and give her their comlink information.
One of us did.
Yes.
I have no fear.
Bad idea.
But
Would you say it's bad news?
it's very bad news.
He would say it's bad news.
Yeah. But as you guys know, she was the VP of philanthropy for S Technology that was just recently let go and replaced very quickly. But overall, it seemed like a nice person. As you guys got back, it was right before night fell. And so you guys are all returned to the gas station and had a sort of a debrief of what exactly was you guys have found. So, that's where we're coming back to. As you guys are having this sort of debrief in your office in the side of the gas station you guys are in, you guys do hear the opposite door open up once more, and an individual walks out towards you guys. So make sure to step over the tripwire and sort of knocks on your guys' door.
All right. I will open the door. Missing No and Cat and I are still on the way back, right?
No, this is everyone is back inside.
Oh, everybody's back. Oh, okay. Then I will
Yeah,
definitely
well-
not open the door.
Yeah, we're back in our tiny office, with a group of bloodthirsty semi-vampires sitting outside. That's our situation, I think. Right?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
exactly our situation.
I feel like calling them bloodthirsty might be a little inflammatory.
And also vampires, but we won't go there.
Sure.
I believe the proper term is kindred. Let's be real.
I believe they're none of the above. They're actually banshees. So
You're right, it's kindred.
Yeah, come on.
I heard you guys had an offer for us.
Oh shit! This is where I. Oh, yep. Sorry. No, I don't
Yeah,
talk.
no,
yet.
no, you're all good. So my associate here, and I gesture at Changi, noticed that your team here is I don't want to say lacking, but let's just cut to the point, lacking in matrix defense, and we thought maybe we could trade you some hardware and a little bit of training, and maybe we could get something from you guys in return.
What are you needing?
Well, I'll be honest. I think what we're mostly needing is some allies. Your team seems to have a pretty particular set of skills, and we tend to get into all sorts of shit. And we'd like to be able to call you and maybe get an assist from time to time.
Sort of looks back to this group. I mean, we don't have much more skills than the average person.
Well, we
But,
could
I mean-
certainly train somebody up a little bit.
I mean, none of us are really that great with technology in general. We barely can function with our phones. But that being said, if you're comfortable running Matrix security for us, then
I
maybe we
will
can
look
make a
back
trade.
at Janky on that one.
I can. I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you because you scare me. I'm already in pretty much all of your devices. I just don't have any malice, and I don't care. And so, if you want me to protect those devices, I can. But eventually, the space between us is going to become a problem, and I'm not going to be able to do it anymore. If I could teach somebody how to do it over the next day or so, you might actually be a little bit better off. And I know it wouldn't be a great training, and I know people aren't very skilled, but I can't protect you from hundreds of miles away. I just can't.
How about you do the training, and while you're here, and while we're sharing this place, you run it for us?
I'll look down and just add all of their devices to the pan instantly.
Okay.
And go, deal. I mean, sorry. And I look at allegedly.
Oh no! I mean, this is you're the principal. I'm working for you here.
Oh, great. Then deal.
Well, you have our...
Do you need to draw straws to see who's getting trained, or how is that going to work?
No, we'll have Night League join you.
That is such a cool name.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I'm excited.
Night League.
Okay, I'll spend the rest of the day talking to Night League then.
Wonderful. They seem to be a younger elf.
Just why
And
they were
eager to
chosen.
learn.
They were chosen to help because also boomer elves could not figure out how to open their comlinks.
Yeah, to what extent do they take to this training of hacking? Like that's because like I'm training vampires how to hack. You know what I mean? So like, to what extent is this vampire banshee thing into it?
I mean, they're very much interested in learning. They have a little bit of a tougher time grasping the knowledge for it, but eventually they sort of grasp onto the concept. They're very excited
Okay.
about it, though.
Cat Nine, real quick, can you take a video selfie of you saying "I'm the best"?
Yeah, I could definitely do that. Why do you
Cool.
need this?
Uh,
Am
no
I about
reason. I'm just
am-
gonna have. I'm gonna use it to show them how to edit video. That's all it's gonna have.
Wow. I'm about to become the butt of some cruel, unheard of joke, but I'm on board. Yep, here
Yeah,
we go.
it's pretty easy to see that I'm gonna tell them that you're the worst, but it's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's fair. I know my place here. So I am the best, and I will send that over.
And that's kind of where we'll start. That's where I started my training, is like editing video. So I'm gonna start their training there.
Okay.
And then I'd like to send Cat9 a video back that says, "I'm a frog."
It's hurtful, as I am not a frog. I am a dryad.
But it looks like you said you're a frog, right? That's pretty good, huh?
And hold up in court.
The Banshee Elf kid did this. What's your name again? Nightshade? Nightmare?
Night League.
Night League. Ah, Night League did this.
And they just give you a
Such a
big
cool
thumbs
name.
up.
That is very good editing,
Actually-
and I am not at all hurt.
Yeah, now that I've made fun of you, is there anything you wanted to add to this training? I feel like you have a different perspective than me, but maybe it could help.
You know what? Fine. Yeah, here we go. All right. Cyberdeck's up. I'm gonna run him through. We don't have to play it out or anything like that. I'm gonna run him through how, like, if we've gone over basics, like, just keep me out of the deck. You do not know what I look like. You do not know who I am. I am not supposed to be here. Keep me out. We don't have to play that anything.
Yeah,
That's just
yeah.
what I'm doing to help.
No, it's good. And I think that, I don't know if like having two people helping is going to change your role and how much they learn. But yeah, we could do like a whole night of you try to get in and I show them how I would keep them out. And then I try to get in and you show them how you'd keep them, me out, like that sort of thing.
We have very different styles of teaching on how to keep someone out. You are capable of keeping them out. I am capable of frying their nervous system.
Yeah, show them how to do that. Well, not to me, but like show them how to do that too.
I would never fry your nervous system without permission. There might come a time where you're like, please fry my nervous system.
I'm getting close. The more I sleep in this dilapidated building, but
Please
today we're good.
We're 100% right now. I will not force your nervous system out of your body via Matrix. Oofs.
So yeah, over the whatever amount of hours they're gonna stay awake, let's help them out.
I mean, they are just now getting up for the day while you guys are winding down. So realistically, is how long do you guys want to stay up before you guys start getting mad sleepy?
Oh, I feel like I'd have to make a roll for that because Travis wants to stay up all night, but I don't know how long my character can stay up.
I forgot you are old.
I
Yeah.
will push Cat 9 to stay up all night because they can sleep in the car on the way home.
I love it. Let me look real quick.
I mean, I have a 5 willpower. That seems pretty good. I feel like
No,
maybe
I
could
definitely think you guys
stay
could definitely stay up if you guys wanted to. I'm just gonna be giving you guys, if you guys decided to stay up overnight.
I'm assuming, you know.
You guys just get like fatigued one.
I'm just assuming that the kid is super receptive to it, and we're having a good old time. And if they're receptive to it and
Yep.
they're willing to learn more, I'll stay up all night. Yeah,
100%.
I'll take
If they're a
fatigue,
good,
yeah.
if they want to learn, if they're not a valid student, if they're a good student, like hell yeah, I'm
Yeah.
in.
All right, you guys can go ahead and take that, and you guys will get fatigued 1 for the next day.
Okay.
And cut to a montage of me like pulling out a flask and like me and Cat Knight are high fiving, like, "Oh, you got me!" And we're just like really getting into nitty gritty. We're basically having a face off, but like the kid is learning how 2 people would go at it, and how one would be
We're one-upping each other via the Matrix.
to impress the kid. We're really you
Yeah.
broke it down to what's going on. We're trying to
Yeah.
impress a child vampire.
Who
Banshee
doesn't
thing.
really get it? I would like some of this knowledge to be the knowledge that yes, I am a technomancer, so there is some different things that I am able to do, and this is what some of those things look like. So if you see this and it is not me, run.
Yeah, and I think that this kid might come out of this with like a better understanding because I didn't know Technos when I first had a deck. So
Hopefully-
I might jot down a couple of things.
I was gonna say, if there's things that you see through this, make notes. That's fine.
Perfect. That definitely happens. As for you guys to know, during this day until you guys rest, you guys are -2 dice pool on every dice pool and every check except for damage resist tests.
I'm putting it on my condition monitor so it automatically applies, but I'm not actually injured.
Okay. And also, you move 5 meters per turn instead of 10, and you can only sprint 10 instead of 15 as a base. So you guys
My
just move
my
slowly.
running career,
Exactly. It's done.
Yeah, exactly.
my Olympic hopes
It's gone.
dashed. Allegedly. Get my agent on the phone.
All right. I caught myself.
I love it.
Hello, my client can no longer run. Shit!
What?
What are we supposed to do now?
The race is in 3 hours.
We're supposed to be running in half an hour.
For the other 3 of you who are deciding to go to sleep and rest, is there anything you guys would like to do prior to sleeping?
I am not going to gain myself some fatigue, but I'm going to offer to teach them any defense or combat stuff they want to know.
I'm gonna buddy up with allegedly and just say, I mean, this looks all fun and everything, and what you're doing is kind of sweet, but I mean, this deck is worth like 13,000. You said, what are we getting out of this?
You know, there's a lot of useful things I can imagine having some friends with their skill set.
I can't. I don't. What's their skill set? They eat people. Obviously,
You ever
some
tried to
purples.
make a body disappear?
Yeah, burn it until it's no longer there.
Yeah, but that leaves evidence, right?
You have to do it in the right places, like in water.
Sure, but, you know, if infected take care of it, that's the end of it, right? Plus, they've driven all over the place. I mean, maybe they've got information about what we're needing. They've been around, so I mean,
Yeah,
it's
we found 2 warehouses today. There's probably more out there. I guess we could see if they know anything about that.
it's a gamble, but you know, it's trying to move one of these things is yeah, it's worth a lot on paper, but it's also, you know, how many alleged crimes did Janky commit with this deck?
At least 7 that I know of, allegedly.
Thanks for that last part. You know, so is it a great deal? Hard to say. Could be great, could be terrible. Nobody's eating us right now, so I'm liking it so far.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess I prefer calculated risks more than this.
Yeah, I feel like we left those back when we fought the T-Rex.
Yeah. It wasn't much help, unfortunately. It got to me pretty quick.
I mean, you know, not your fault. Not your fault.
All right. Well, if you need any healing or anything before you go to bed, let me know.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm gonna see if I can find out anything more about that Catherine Flores lady.
Good luck. I mean, anything you find online about Corpos or what they want you to see.
True.
All right. Good night.
Bruce, I will use my Prime subscription to Skillsofts to try to figure out a knowledge skill that might give me some more information, like Seattle rumors or something like that.
Yeah, definitely could look up some uh, a subscription for Seattle gossip. Uh, if you want to go ahead and roll a memory, and I will say you can get a point of edge for having the memory skill for it. Use or lose.
Cool. Yeah, I will definitely use it, and all my other edge to reroll.
Perfect.
Ugh, gross.
Yikes.
No.
That's just. I hate this woman on principle.
No, I think as you search through, um, she had a lot of press over the last year before she was let go. Um, she was actually able to uh, head a hunt for a terrorist organization that attacked a dam and did some massive damage for it. She was also in the process of trying to keep Seattle free from a attack. That is, she worked very closely with the mayor of Seattle to try and keep things together. But other than that, she seems like a very stand-up person.
All right, guess she's maybe not as bad as I thought. On that happy note, I will go to bed and dream of a world where I know what she's up to.
Cat 9, as you're sort of in this sparring match with Janky and Night League, you do get a text message back from Pike that says avoid at all costs.
I'm gonna send a text back that says, "Okay. And what if she wanted to speak with us and we had a conversation, but nothing really became of it? Never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to send it. You know, it's like I type out some words and then I delete them all, and then I just say, okay, with the thumbs up emoji."
That's fair.
Also, during the sparring matches that have been going on, I would have set my data spike to weak taser, so it's like annoying shocks when you get data spiked as opposed to ruining you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I set mine to ruining you.
It's fine, you're never gonna touch me.
Damn.
Yikes. Fair play. Fair play.
So there's a reason that I am the Matrix muscle and you are the one that gets shit done.
That's rough.
I have a couple of things I purchased that say otherwise. But
That's
okay.
fair. That's fair.
PvP.
PvP.
After when we came back from our summer vacations that we all took, I would like to mention that I have now changed my icon, my persona, so it looks the same that it did, but now they're just buff.
Yes.
Now they're just absolutely yoked.
I love it.
I'll go in pretty confident, and then we'll get in the Matrix. I'll see your icon. I'll be like, boss. So theoretically, what you would do in this situation?
All right.
Now I'm curious to know how this would go.
I'll roll some dice. I don't know what the consequences are going to be. I'll roll some dice if you want.
I'll roll some non-lethal dice if you.
Shit. All right.
All
Let's
of this
do it.
is done. You know how, like in Top Gun, when they're doing all their dogfight training, where all they're trying to do is get tone.
Let's put it at the end of the night when we're both tired.
And we're both rolling -2s on
Yeah.
every-
No. Cat Knight, you don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. You haven't got it, and you don't get it. You don't. Somehow I've been drinking as well in this situation.
That's fine.
No.
I am completely obliterated off of Matrix weed at this point.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. Here, I'll show
Yeah,
you. I'll show you.
once-
I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you.
All I'm saying is that your puny meat space body ain't got nothing on my King Kong muscles over here. Insert King Kong noise in post.
Yeah, I don't want to make this a long thing, Bruce. Let's make one roll and see who wins. Are you down, Ian?
Sure.
I'm down.
All right, one roll and
Like
see who wins.
1d6 or like.
Whatever Bruce says, but one roll, like whatever it is.
You guys can both make a cyber combat attack towards each other.
Okay, but we can
Most-
use edge, right? Because I have some and Ian used theirs previously.
I would say, does my glamour have any effect in any of this? Non-hostile social interactions for +1 edge.
No, because you're still being done on the Matrix.
I would like to give all 6 of my edge to Ian. So we have
Okay,
three.
I won't use it. I won't use it. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I was just joking. No way to call me on that because I would have unless Matt says something. So let's. What's
Both
the
of you guys
roll?
just almost fell. Cyber combat.
And that's not data spike, right?
I mean, data spike is.
I think it
Is
is.
cyber
I think
combat.
That's what we're looking at, actually.
Yeah. So you guys both roll that. While this is going on, the rest of you guys have a wonderful night's rest. You guys are not exhausted the next morning.
Did anybody take me up on my defense and combat classes?
A couple, they were very, very awkward.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't expect any different.
Yeah, they were very, very awkward. Not seemingly like super interested in it, but more
They
of
don't.
more
if they
of
don't want to-
being polite is what they were trying to be.
Oh no. I would have shut that down as soon as I was like, all right, so this is do it. As soon as I recognized they were like, oh, okay, I'd be like, you don't have to do this. I'd rather just go to bed.
Oh, yeah, okay. And they sort of like scurry off towards their room.
Oh yeah, I would be like, all right, see you, bye.
No.
I don't want to help nobody that doesn't want to be helped.
And then, as y'all are sleeping, Cat 9 and Janky come back. I go, no. I would have had you. You cheated. You didn't win.
No, you have got me. If there was not, it's like if we were playing poker, and definitely not Card Shark Clippy was there telling me what your hand was, I would not have won that hand. So over here, I have definitely not
Yeah,
Assassin
you beat me.
Clippy telling me where you was.
I
the whole
didn't
time.
know
It's
you
fine.
were going to be so kind. No, you beat me. I didn't know. I came in here with an ego, and I apologize. You beat me. You were twice as better. You know.
I want you
Twice
to know
as
one
good.
thing. Look me in the eyes right now, Janky, and understand this. The only reason I learned how to do any of the things is because you are better than me at everything else when it comes to the Matrix. So I learned how to make sure that when we go in, you do not die.
Yeah, I've hacked you a bunch, and I feel like you've gotten really good at figuring it out.
So like
Uh,
that's the only reason that I am able to Matrix people the way that I do.
No, and I think that we despite that last little bout that we had, we did teach that kid a lot, and I think that's what
100%
the
we did.
important thing is.
I hope that he does not get himself fried.
I hope that you don't have to fry him someday, because I clearly won't be able to.
I will show you. So I will show you how the ropes work.
Now, that's an offer I am willing to take up, because I'm looking at my future, and I think that butlering is sort of out of the realm of possibilities.
Yeah, butler jobs come and butler jobs go, but Shadowrun is forever.
Yeah, they've definitely gone.
When we get back to Seattle, should we drink about it?
I haven't had anyone to bounce this off of. I know that we were sort of apart for a while, but I didn't know where to go. I kind of just wandered around talking to the people who used to work in my mansion. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yes, I think we should, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, we should absolutely drink about it. If you need a place to lay low or to crash for a little bit, I do not have many big accommodations. It's not big at all. It's like a shed with a mattress. But you are more than welcome to come, like, stay in my garden.
Oh, how incredibly nice of you! I'm gonna take
beautiful.
you up on that.
Yeah, it's a very nice place to. There's plenty of Matrix reception, but it's also very quiet because it's further away from the city. So it's kind of nice to sit there and listen to an audiobook by the old Joe Pesci saying nothing but swear words.
Oh, that sounds like a delight. I stole a bunch of elvish wine that I will bring to your shed, and we will drink hundreds of thousands of dollars of wine because I
my
stole it all.
Yes, absolutely. Should I invite the rest of the team, or are we going to say frag them and get drunk on our own?
I think so, because that's a quantity that I have. It's not that like
Okay.
I have one bottle of really fine wine. I have a lot of
There has now been an invite sent to everyone's Google calendars.
Morning.
So we roll in
I'm down.
drunk, yelling about shit, and then set your phones off. That's the situation that we've run into.
I'll
In
give a
this
thumbs up.
tiny room.
Exactly.
No, you're great.
No, you be me. You be me. You be me. Yeah, you did.
You're the Maverick to my Iceman, man.
Fucking beautiful and
As
handsome.
you guys wake up and have this wonderful conversation,
And you look upon us hugging, probably.
probably.
Weeping.
Wow. You guys, at this point, a lot of the banshees are heading to sleep, but right before, it's sort of that process where you guys are waking up and they're heading to sleep. The individual who spoke to you guys and like made this deal walked over and handed the grenade back to you, Missing No.
Oh, thanks. You could have kept it if you wanted.
I firmly believe that we don't need it.
True. Well,
May I ask a question of you very quickly? And I do not want this to be imposing or rude at all. So you can tell me to get bent at any point, and I will understand.
Okay.
So just about that direction, and I'll point from where Missing No and I came from, because I don't remember which way we came from, other than where we actually... Southeast! So about that way, southeast, about 45 minutes to an hour, there is a big-ass warehouse that has a bunch of Valkyrie modules, full of other... they were all elvish, by what I could tell, but they were infected. Do not know with what. Do you know anything of them?
Yeah, we do. We call them the Saved.
The Saved. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you are aware of others like you, and I did not want this to cause any sort of territorial dispute or any sort of other issues in that regard. So I, again, apologize if that is overstepping, but I wish to make sure that you understood that you had community out here should you need it.
No, we do know that it's already been made territorial. That's
Okay,
why we're
perfect.
leaving.
Aha, so they are kicking you out.
More of like we're choosing to leave because
Okay,
we don't
that's fair.
believe in what they're selling.
100%.
what are they selling?
And that the Dreckhead that they're working or following believes that she can turn them back to normal.
So that being, would that be the Miss Catherine Flores?
I don't fragging know what her name is.
She looked like she was corporate at one point, but now no longer is.
It's the one.
Sounds like her name is Catherine Flores.
Do you guys know much about her?
I know nothing.
Thanks, Jon Snow.
But- Haha. Old TV reference. I like it. But now with the new deck that has been given to you, you can actually look that into and find out.
Does it give us different information than our comlinks would?
You can do it a little easier. More in depth, easier to see. You can get around the annoying, like you can actually have a good ad blocker as opposed to just hoping that you don't get weird, like mid-article pop-up ads.
Right. Understood. Just to let you know, the saved are everywhere around here. More or less, it's broken up between two groups: the saved and the unsaved.
Okay. And are they all Banshees?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I will say you'll probably be hard pressed to find someone native out here who is not one.
All right. And all of this happened post the bomb coming down?
Indeed.
Well,
There used to be
track.
trees for as far as the eyes could see.
That is kind of ridiculous. So, I am sorry for the current situation, and I apologize. Even though I had nothing to do with the bomb, I still am sorry about the bomb. And I wish that you and your unsaved here have the great existence that you can.
We'll try our best.
If you ever find yourself in Seattle, please let us know. Not in like a, we are afraid. I would just like to maybe meet up and like high five or something.
We're on our way to Seattle now, so
Oh, perfect. All right. Good luck.
thanks. All right. It was good talking. Thank you for teaching Night League. And thanks for not shooting on sight. I appreciate it.
You guys got our comms, right?
Don't believe any was
No.
offered.
That league has my information.
Shit. Do we need to get them like a way to cross the border? 'Cause right now it's on like super locked down.
Yeah, Seattle is pretty fragged at the moment, so avoid the actual checkpoint.
Is there a way in besides the checkpoint?
Can you turn into a mist and fly over the wall?
No, because we're not vampires.
Oh shit. I forgot.
Damn, don't be racist, saying.
I mean,
We said it earlier. Seattle is one of the places that is like no sin or criminal sin for infected, correct?
That was
Yes, so at least as of that book, there was no official Seattle sin for infected, but that doesn't mean that they couldn't pretend to be as technology.
Yeah, it's
or-
not they couldn't get like a fake sin and become like a as technology sin.
okay, just making sure before I said something stupid.
Well,
I'd warn him about the checkpoint.
Yeah, so the checkpoint is tight. On the way out, we had to pretend to be, what were we? Airsoft players, professional, laser taggers.
Lasers. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to bore them with technical terms and other things. So, just be ready for that, okay?
sounds easy enough.
And can I have your name, Peter?
Arak.
Arak.
Mhm.
Arak. Okay, so it is shapes that I'm not used to making for sounds. Arak. Okay, I got it. That is that. Should you need to get in touch with me or Yankee, then Night League has our information.
Understood. All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
Also, or what of you guys have spirits roaming around? By
Not
chance?
currently.
Overnight?
No.
There was one flying around. I just assumed it was one of yours, but just a heads up. It might be someone out here, but dual nature we
what
get to
kind?
see both. No, I mean we could see the auras, but we can't read what the auras are.
Gotcha. No, not one of mine, but yeah, we found some mages in the area.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, Catherine, Fever, Foyer, or
Flores.
Flores. She was awoken. Other warehouse, same deal. Awoken mage, guarding whatever was inside.
Interesting. Perfect.
Oh, and then, did you guys have any awakened members before this whole ordeal happened?
No, none of us are. We're all mundane.
The magical air up here is a little thick for my blood, so I didn't know if it was always like this or if it was recent after the explosion.
Hard to tell. None of us could really see into the astral before.
Yeah, and I made it outside of Seattle a little bit, but I'm not really over to this area. So, well, thanks anyway. Appreciate it.
No problem. May sort of turns and heads back towards the door and shuts it.
I need a nap. I'm exhausted and I am ready to go back to my forest. I would call it the forest. It's a garden, but I would call it the forest. Makes me feel better. Also, it's a Google invite that I had sent to everyone's Google calendars last night. That is to come hang out with my new forest and have plenty of elvish wine, courtesy of Janky. And I will be providing the hospitality in vegetables and other things from the ground. So, should you wish to have any other snacks, please bring them with you and take your trash when you leave. Dankeschön.
So, where are you guys heading? Heading
Do we have the car?
southeast? No, I mean you guys are. I just to know if you guys were wanting to do anything else, or are you just wanting to fast forward another whole day?
Oh, I thought we were the half day.
No, it was a day and a half away. So you guys are about a whole day, a half day now
Yeah, I
away.
mean, I need to go to bed, so
We stayed up far too late drinking and teaching Nightly how to protect themselves on the Matrix.
Are they an expert hacker now?
they're a hacker.
Yeah, so if you were to look at them and say, okay, so you are like a novice or an apprentice or like a journeyman, I would say they're somewhere between like apprentice and journeyman.
You two work fast.
Whether or not he will get fried the first time somebody gives him
Yeah.
any trouble, that is on him. We tried. But
I'm in a
It's
good
important.
half of decking is learning how to deal with a technomancer, and if you have a technomancer on hand, I'll hold up like my
Understands.
notes. I'm like, I learned a few things too.
that's perfect.
Maybe you two should start a school.
Oh, that would be adorable. That would mean
Hat Jink
okay.
School for the Imaginary Friends? I don't know.
Got a ring to it.
Jank 9 Institute of Matrix Technology.
Can we be the shit sandwiches?
100%.
Holy callback! Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
100% we can.
Oh. All right. So you two are sleeping for this half day. Anything the rest of the group would like to do while the other two are sleeping?
No, I'll just travel around. Like, I won't go far. Those are just safely exploring.
Yeah, I'll gosh, I don't know. I'll try to like shoot straight up as high as I can go to see if I could maybe like localize where this ebb is it's coming from.
Yeah.
But if I can't, then yeah, just kind of staying alive.
Yeah. Easy enough to shoot straight up and sort of look around. Go ahead and roll a sensing for me as you sort of look around astrally and see where that drop off point is.
I got 2 on that one.
2. As you search around, you guys are pretty much at the cusp of it. But you notice that it gets weaker the closer, like towards the. It almost makes like a donut
Around ground zero.
around ground zero, where the middle of it has none. Or has a I wouldn't say none. It has a low mana ebb, instead of the high one that you're currently at.
Yeah, it's interesting. All right, Zan will ponder on that one. And if any, I guess I'll share it in case it comes up too with the non-magic folk, but it might not mean as much.
I think I'm also going to stop by Catherine's just to see if she's still there.
Okay.
Not so much try to talk to her. I mean, if she sees me, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to be an asshole, but most just going to just check in, see if everything's still kosher.
Everything's on fire.
Oh no,
There's blood everywhere.
that's not good.
China buff.
Yeah, you do see.
Quiet.
You go out there and you do see that there is a rather nice looking Americar that's parked out front. But when you walk up, you hear a muffled conversation. One of the voices you do recognize is Catherine's, but you don't know the other individual.
Oh, I don't want to intrude.
Oh, for sure. I just said you could definitely tell there's 2 people upstairs in that office.
I'll take some photos.
Snap, 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 snap.
See if I can get the license plate or whatever.
Sure.
But I'm just gonna sit it out. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna see if they drive off. Catherine goes with them. The person gets out. If so, get more views.
Yeah.
Try to stay inconspicuous, but
As much as you can be in a ghost town, for sure.
yeah.
But as you're sort of waiting, you do see eventually someone does walk out. Looks like to be an orc with a big katana on their back and a red jacket.
More photos.
Snap, 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 snap. Roll No, actually, never mind. Never mind. Take that back. Don't roll.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know shit.
Nope.
This is an automatic success. It's obviously the person I told you about.
Exactly. No. But yeah, they hop into the mayor car and drive off.
Did Catherine stay behind?
Seems so.
I'll casually walk out of the wasteland and kind of walk up and be like, evening or morning. What time is it?
Roughly about 9-10 o'clock
AM or PM?
a.m.
I was gonna say that doesn't help.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Well, you guys just woke up from night or sleeping at night and made this drive, so
I didn't know how long I was exploring. But I was just like, morning.
can I help you?
No, I'm still waiting on our car to get here, and I decided to come check out a little bit while my other friends are doing stuff, and I saw the fancy Americar and the big old orc. I just wanted to say hi.
Hello?
I'm real bored. I'm waiting on a car to get here, okay? Sorry.
Not a problem.
Well, it appears that you are not one for conversation, so I guess I'll fuck off.
No, actually, and I don't mean this question to sound as intimidating as it might be. Are you by yourself?
I am.
Are you awakened?
No.
Do you know much about awakened?
No. But I know they die with bolts just like the rest.
You're not wrong. Um, I thought about your offer.
Okay. How so?
Because I have a feeling I know what you're investigating. Because I am also looking at it.
We're probably both looking at things that are very interesting to a lot of people.
Probably.
My lawyer's not present, so I'm not really going to convey too much, nor do I really know too much. I'm the muscle, as you can tell, even though I look quite small.
Weapons are come in all shapes and sizes, and all are lethal as ever. It doesn't matter how big the sword, if you know where to put it.
True.
Look,
I did get some information. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
what you're going to find if you go there is not going to be pretty.
Yeah, most things that we do never ends up being pretty.
I'm just saying, if you have magical security with you, let them know to be ready. And don't
well.
try to fight things up close.
So don't fight them at all, or keep it at a distance.
Definitely keep it at a distance.
I know some of us can at least do that. What are we expected to fight?
Things that even make me shudder. But, as you say, my lawyer isn't here.
True. That's not a figurative joke, actually. I legitimately have a lawyer with our party.
Well, just if you see a bug, don't be afraid to squish it.
Oh. All right. Well, change the subject. I met some of the ones who turned away from you, and they kind of informed us on what you're kind of shooting for. Is that actually possible?
I believe so. I think anything is possible if you try hard enough and know the right connections.
Well, I don't know if you have any ulterior motives or if it's a lie, but if it truly is you're wanting to cure these people, I wish you luck.
Just figured we've been living with this disease for long enough, and someone needs to make it right before they disappear.
Well, you have my contact if you ever need anything. I guess I'll leave you alone.
It was great to chat, Missing No.
Yeah, that's what they call me. I don't really have any other name. If I do, I don't know it. Well,
I do have one request.
sure.
If obviously you know that the corporation I used to work for has a negative rap.
Yeah, most corpos do.
I would appreciate it as a professional courtesy if you use maybe a different name to refer if you do talk about our dealings outside of your group.
Okay. Well, how would you like us to refer to you?
I feel like, I'm not tied to a corporate anymore. Seems about time that I come up with an alias like Missing No.
Sure.
Why not do
Fortunately, you
the...
can't take this one now, though.
Well, lucky me, I guess. The Scarlet Rose will be fine.
Scarlet Rose. All right. So what do I refer to you as?
Friend?
Sure. Well, friend, Scarlet, you have a good night.
You do well, Miss No. And with that
No, I'll
being
just get on the bike and leave.
with that being said, as you return back on the bike, that is where we will go ahead and wrap up tonight's session. The thank you so much for everyone to come and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Everyone who went through the raid, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Everyone who stayed here and hung out while we played some nerdy games, I really do appreciate it. We do play this every single week. Every Thursday we play some Shadowrun on Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Tuesdays we play Vampire the Masquerade, which is another tabletop RPG. And that starts at 10 p.m. Eastern. Matt, if you want to go ahead and hit us with the Creator Roundup.
Absolutely. So you all know J Bruce, or at least now you do. So you can catch them streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. But we also have some other creators in the midst. JJ, aka JRobin7X. Catch them playing some Rainbow Six Siege or a lot of other FPS games. To my over here on Discord, but probably like somewhere that way, maybe on stream. Ian Flux, twitch.tv/Ian Flux.
I'm just to your right.
Oh, to my right.
Yeah.
That's on. Well, this is my left. It looks right on the.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct. That's correct. You got it.
So yeah, check them out for an entertaining time. And last but not least, Stonefeld Analyzes. If you want a breakdown of League of Legends like no one has ever provided before, you want to get better, you watch Stonefeld Analyzes. We also have some other things like a podcast, some RunnerNet stuff too.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, so if
I'll
you
leave that
guys
next.
are interested, this gets uploaded on our YouTube, which is youtube.com/@jbrews. So feel free to go and hit that subscribe button over there and those alerts. This gets uploaded every single Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then our Vampire the Masquerade gets put out on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do have a TikTok as well at jbrews11. So feel free to check out those other socials if you're interested. And we do have a thing called RunnerNet. Me and a couple of nerdy individuals decided it'd be a good idea to run a living community and recruit a whole lot of people. So if you're interested in playing Shadowrun 6th World Edition, and it actually takes place in the same universe, so your runner may or may not, make appearances on the show, and then some story plots that are tied into things that happen in the server happen here, and vice versa. So make sure if you're interested in that, want to roll some dice, RP, have a good old time, feel free to hit that Discord link that was up in the chat for a chance to join it, and not even a chance, just to join in, because why not? Because it's a good time. And I will say again, this week we are going to be sponsored by Puzzles and Survival, a mobile app version of the game where you can go ahead and survive a zombie apocalypse. So if you're interested in helping the channel out as well, go down below, click on that image, and it will go ahead and help download to your phone. Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys again next week for another episode of We Run the Night. I'll see you guys later.